Day 47 of fasting. So, really, I'm talking about day 46. Yeah, looking at the calendar. Now I'm starting to lose track. But anyway, day 46 of fasting. So, yesterday, I ate the rest of my hummus and then put my guacamole in the freezer, and after that it's just fasting. It's just the juices, my herbal supplements, when walking with a friend, and the clarity. So what is happening with the clarity is making Keisha 1995 show up. That is not a good thing in a sense. It's a good thing in a sense that I ain't letting nobody play with me. But at the same time, I have to know that in all things, God got me. So I don't have to defend me. God already got me. Plus, He's showing me stuff so that I'm not continuing to be with a blind. That's what I'm gonna say. Blind or unknowing. So yesterday I was sitting because I needed to get some insurance for Josiah, and I couldn't find my insurance papers, which is odd because I keep them in this particular bin, like a grab and go bin. That, you know, if something should happen, I could grab and go. After you've been through Katrina, you kind of, I don't know, you know, ready for whatever. So I can't find my papers in my particular bin, so I go online and I'm looking at my insurance information, and my insurance information not lining up with what I remember. I was like, this is odd. It's like I'm $70,000 short. I remember having 2 policies, a whole life and a term. Now, all my life, I've only been with 3 insurance agencies: AIG, Forrester, and State Farm. I have never in my grown life paid just term insurance. And that's all I'm saying is term. Why, baby? And I am not happy. So I'm looking, and then I'm like, the amount don't seem right, because I would have had enough just to cover, you know, certain things that I wanted to cover. Because I never want my children to spend no money on burying me, but I want them to spend whatever on continue to live with me being absent. I'm talking, baby. But I'm doing dishes. Here, play with this cup. Tell Papa get you some drink. But tell Papa get that baby some drink. Go tell Papa. So I'm like, this not adding up. So I called State Farm and I said, can you send me a copy of my policy? And so the lady was like, well, it's a process. Okay. Well, can you email it to me? She said, no, we have to go through such and such, but I could tell you, you know, some information about your policy, but really your policy is somewhere else. Okay, that's fine. But let me put you on the phone with somebody who can pay in life insurance part of your policy. Okay. Put me on the phone with him. And I was like, I don't remember my stuff supposed to look like this. And I explained to him what's going on. And another person had wrote it for me. And this person kind of stepped in, and he was there when I got Josiah's written. But it ain't looking like what I need to look like. Like, I don't remember that. So I have to find my policy to make it all line up. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But even if I'm wrong, I don't like what I'm seeing on this paper. I don't like what I'm seeing on Josiah. So I go get Josiah paper, I go get Jenny paper. I'm not liking what I see. I'm not liking what I see. Like, what did I sign? So that's what I'm saying. In that moment, these papers were signed. I can't find mine, but the paper for Josiah and the paper for Jenny. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So that clarity kicking. So now I'm mad. Like, I'm hot because the verbal conversation in my head and the things that I need covered and won't cover in the event of, I don't want my family to ever have to worry about me you know, if I should leave here before I make my 100 and whatever God had for me. So you talk about mad, I was mad. Like I even told a guy, I said, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. When you got time to go over some stuff, I was like, no, not right now, because I was trying to do something for Josiah at that moment. So no, I don't have time to go over nothing right then, because I was trying to add to what I have, not redo something I already thought I took care of. Needless to say, I am ticked off and I don't want to talk, sir. I was like, he was like, well, if we do such and such and this and that, we can, what when you got time to talk? So he avoided the number that he was about to tell me. I said, I'm really getting mad right now, and you avoiding that number to really stop me from going left, because I'm already about to go left. I'm already mad. And he was like, well, no, I don't want you to be mad. I want you to, feel like you got whatever you're supposed to get. And I'm mad. So he finally gave me the number. The number is double what I'm paying now, maybe almost triple what I'm paying now. So like, hell no, I don't want that, because I knew you stopped at the number. Like, you was like, let me pull up something, and then when you saw the number, you was like, you stopped. I don't want to hear nothing no more. Now I'm about to do my own investigation. Now I'm about to see what I'm entitled to or what I need in my life. I'm not about to let you all tell me what I need, and I'm not about to do none of that. And the reason why I went and got insurance is because I don't deal in insurance. I don't like talking insurance stuff. I don't deal in that. But since I got to educate myself, now I don't want your insurance. And I haven't said anything just yet to him. But now I don't want it, because now I'm about to come figure out what I want, what I need, and what I say is what I get. I don't need that when I close my eyes that whatever I said I wanted, my children or whoever is left behind not getting it. Like, that's not what I want. I don't want confusion when I close my eyes. So what I said in that moment is, now I feel like I can't die. Because when you got your stuff in order, it's just like if I didn't have my stuff in order with God. I don't want to die if I ain't have my stuff in order with God. And I don't want to die knowing that people going to be frying fish plates to bury me when I got insurance that says that it's supposed to cover blank and blank such and such. I want my children to be able to grieve peacefully. When my mama died, we grieved peacefully. It was enough to carry her, to cover her stuff, and then to do some other stuff, like continue to take care of the mortgage that was on her house until we can mentally get ourselves together to do whatever it is that we needed to do, going forward with mama stuff. We had to do a succession. I don't want my children to do a succession, so I have to get that stuff in order. I want me what's that man name? Mr. Benson. Oh, what's his name? Who owned the Saints? I forget his first name, but I want me a Benson contract. One you can't do nothing with but do what I say do. The one that he gave to his wife when he said it's uncontested. Like, there's nothing nobody could do but what I say do. Yes, Josiah. Babe. What's Benson's first name? That's bothering me. What's Benson's first name? The one who owned the Saints? Tom Benson. I want me a Tom Benson will. Want me a Tom Benson insurance. I want me a Tom Benson contract.
Now his wife owned the Saints now.
That's what I'm talking about. And nobody can undo what he said he wanted done. That's what I want. That's the kind of stuff I want. When I close my eyes, what I said is what I want. Right, Josiah? Whoa. Get him. Because I'm trying to finish these dishes. He ain't going to come by himself.
Come on.
Go with Papa. Go with Papa. Go with your Papa. Get yourself on with your Papa. I'm coming. I know he's hungry. Papa tried to feed him, but he didn't want to eat. But I know I can fix him something. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. So when your eyes go to opening, what I do with that information, and a lot of times I would say like I didn't have discernment because when I get it and I start seeing what you're doing to me, Like when it's clear that I'm being played with. First of all, I'm a Pisces. I'm gonna tell you beforehand what's going on, what I'm feeling, so that I can have a clear understanding. You can have a clear understanding, and maybe you're able to help me make sense of how I'm feeling. Cause I'm not always right, but when I start feeling stuff, I want you to know what I'm feeling. I'm looking at you side eye. I want you to know what the side eye mean, because I can't hide my face. Like my face gonna tell you that I'm processing. It's gonna tell you, and I want you to know I'm processing. And before I go to processing, you tell me, so I ain't gotta be thinking about what you're doing to me. And I ain't did you nothing. And that's another thing. If I ain't did you nothing, I don't want you doing me nothing, because I don't do people nothing for the intent of you not doing me nothing. I don't want to mess over you, so you don't mess over me, because I believe in karma. I do. Goes around, comes around. I don't. That's why I don't do people stuff like that. So after talking to the guy about the insurance, I couldn't get unhot. I couldn't get unmad. Keisha couldn't stop herself from wanting to just fight. Not fight him, but just fight, because now I'm mad. Like I want to hit something. I'm not about to hit nothing. I'm too old for that. Plus these hands is blessed. That's why God healed these hands. Or gave me these hands to do cakes. Because the old Keisha wanted to fight. And with these hands, since he gave me my gift, I have not fought. But that don't mean that the intentions or the whatever is still not there. I don't want to feel like that. I want to know that God got me. I want to be like, God, thank you, Jesus, from opening that door. Now I see clearly. Now I know how to handle it going forward. And that's what I'm saying. But in my head, how I feel is like, people been playing me? I've been in a world where I've been being played? No, God, please step in, because at the end of the day, I'm still Keisha 1995 too, and I don't want to go to Keisha 1995. Like I don't want to do that. And if you knew my story, you would know what I'm saying when I say Keisha 1995. Keisha 1995 would have people on guard where they felt like they had to do me something first because they know I'm coming. I don't want to live like that. Speaking of State Farm calling me right now. I don't want to talk right now until I do my homework. That's State Farm calling. So I don't want to talk until I do my homework. So yeah. And I did tell them to call me back today. But because I haven't looked for my policy, because I'm still kind of hot, I don't want to talk to nobody and give them this heat without standing on business and knowing what I'm talking about. Because if I sign papers that say what that computer said, then okay, I'm gonna take my L and we're gonna readdress it. But for some reason in my spirit, I know I didn't do it. A term policy? Why would I do just a term policy? That don't even make sense to me. That don't make no sense. Anyway, I'm gonna get that stuff straight, and we're gonna move on. Don't call me with no Primerica, because no, I don't want to talk to you. Don't call me with no Union National. Don't want to talk to you. Forrester, I love, and AIG, I heard that they changed their name. Forgot the little weird name that they got. American General, it used to be. But no, I don't want to talk. I'm gonna figure some stuff out for myself. With the help of God, and then I'm gonna make decisions. Because I just feel like I'm being played. And then what my policy look like to me is what I put into it is all I get if I should close my eyes today. That's not how I want it. I want whatever I said I needed to be with my children or whoever get if I close my eyes today. I want to make sure that they okay. Because if that's the case, I could save my own little funky money and say that and give to my children. What good that's gonna do? I could save them little pennies and just give it to them myself. That don't make sense. So I want people to know too that everybody who frying fish at this point, because I was one of them people like, why they don't have no insurance? Nobody want to be frying fish for their loved ones. Everybody who frying fish plates don't mean they don't have insurance. It means possibly too that they got played by the insurance people before they needed to redeem their policy. And I was yesterday years old when I found that out. I was yesterday years old because I just felt like I go to the person who sells the insurance. I tell you what I want. I buy what you tell me, whatever your cost is. And I tell you if I can't work with it. If I gotta go down on mine or go up on mine because I know what my coins look like, then that. But the consensus of it all is if I close my eyes, I always ask this question, if I close my eyes today, am I covered? That's what I want to know. Do I have to wait 2 years for this policy to be, enforced where I'm covered? That's the two things I ask because, I could walk out the door and then be gone. You mean tell me my people gonna get $0 because I just signed up for it? Or do I really have to wait the 2 years because then y'all scared of people who gonna commit you know what? I'm not one of them people. So if somebody ever tell y'all committed you know what, to myself, they lying because I love me. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that today. So I'm about to do that. But the clarity on top of clarity. Now, in regards to the fasting, let's go back to that. I am going to talk to Dr. Ramsey. That's the one whose herbs and minerals that I take and see about doing vegan and keto cakes. So I'm about to see about that. I'm about to talk to my friend Simone too about desserts that have healthy benefits. Yeah. So about to work on that because just because we're on this healthy journey don't mean I still don't like a little something that tastes like, dessert. What else? I talked to my cousin Tony, and I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but Tony said, and Tony is a health fanatic as well, and he's been on this type of journey-esque. Maybe not this particular one, but something along these lines, and he's been preaching the power of being healthy, eating right, and clean, and whatever to our whole family. And forever I listened, but I just never applied it. So for him to know that I applied it, he was very proud of me. But I was telling him I'm waiting for my eyesight to get better. So Tony said this: you get you a little trampoline, little $30 trampoline, and he's saying you jump on that trampoline like 15 minutes. But for a minute, you focus on one thing while you're jumping. And then you give yourself a break and you look at something else for 15 seconds or so. And then you focus back on that one thing and keep jumping. And you look at something else for 15. He said what it does is it can make sure eye muscles train in on that certain thing so that it can, focus on that one thing, so you strengthen it while you going up and down. You still just focus on that one thing. I was like, man, I could do that while the moon out. And he was like, perfect, because I love the moon. So it's just the little bitty trampolines that you jump up and down on. I have a big old exercise ball, but I'm thinking about sitting on it and doing that until I get that trampoline thing. Another thing he said is you could look through, they have the glasses with the little bitty holes in it. And I've seen a doctor put that on my eye before. Like they give you that black thing, they put it over your eye and it's all black and it blocks out whatever. And then they got the one with the little bitty holes in it. It kind of look like this, like a strainer. And they put it over your eyes and you forced to look through it. And I remember asking the doctor, I'm gonna say it how I say, how come? Why is it that I see better through this little thing with the holes in it than I do without the thing with the little holes in it in front of my eyes? He gave me some excuse, but it wasn't saying, oh, well, this I think he may have said it makes your eyes focus. But Tony said this makes your eyes stronger, so they actually sell eyeglasses with the little bitty holes in it, like a strainer, and it forces your eyes to look through those things and focus. And you can wear those. You know, I don't know how long you wear it or whatever. He didn't say that part, but you could wear those to strengthen your eyes. He said because your eyes are muscles, and those muscles need strength. They need to be strengthened. They need to be, you know, exercised. Made perfect sense, because I was like, carrot juice, and he was like, you do carrot juice too. He said, but it's a muscle, and you have to exercise that muscle. So that made perfect sense to me. I love it. I love learning little stuff now. But I'm about to go do what it is I gotta do. And like I said, day 46, that's the day I was talking about. So I'm about to enjoy day 47, and I'll let you all know about that tomorrow. Deuces, I love my juices. You already know.